Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this episode, I will be reviewing the finals show for the Cinderella Tournament 2025. Finally got a chance to watch the whole show. Gonna review that. And there was also a couple of announcements as well, Stardom related, that I'll talk about. So that should be good. Stardom Cinderella Tournament 2025 finals show took place on March 15th. This was at the Ota Ward General Gymnasium, a venue that I've been to before. It's a very nice venue, by the way. So, they also had Natsuko and Amisore as special guest commentators. I believe Amisore was for the first half of the show, and then the second half of the show was Natsuko. So, it was pretty cool. But let's get into these matches. So, first match. All right. They started off with a singles match. I believe this was technically a pre-show match. But we had Rian versus Fukigen Death. Match wasn't long. I think this match was like barely 5 minutes long, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Nothing special. To be specific, it was 4 minutes 38 seconds. So, did not last long. Fukigen Death pretty much pinned Rian using like a reversal pin. She was trying to do like that backslide sunset flip sort of like pin that she does, but Fukigen Death reversed it into a pin of her own. Got the 1, 2, 3. Fukigen Death, your winner. Like I said, wasn't a long match, so yeah. Okay, let's move on to our next match. How about a little trios action? All right. So we had a trios match. We had Empress Nexus Venus, made up of Maika, HANAKO, and Waka Tsukiyama. And they took on the trio of CMLL's Tabata and the Stardom rookies of Akira Kurogane and Yuria Hime. I felt like for the most part, this match kind of seemed a little one-sided, but as it got around the middle of this match, Tabata and the rookies were starting to really get into a groove, and it was nice seeing Akira Kurogane with a submission attempt on HANAKO. I thought that was really cool. I really like, between Akira Kurogane and Yuria Hime, I like Akira. I like her a lot. I like her style. I like her overall look. I'm pulling for her out of the newest rookies and whatnot. So, but for the most part, match seemed kind of one-sided until around the middle. Then the rookies and Tabata started to get going. But when it was all said and done, HANAKO got the victory for her team, pinning Akira after a stalling vertical suplex or vertical brainbuster, as they say in Japan. But yeah, HANAKO picks up the victory for Empress Nexus Venus in this trios match. But match was a little over 8 minutes long, so about 8.5 minutes. So nothing too crazy, but Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. They also, President Okada brought to the ring Stardom's newest rookie trainee by the name of Ann Kanaya. Ann Kanaya. And it was announced. So she was born in Uraso City, Okinawa Prefecture. And she will apparently make her in-ring debut at the March 20th Okinawa show, which I believe is Stardom Spring Vacation, part of Stardom Spring Vacation. But yeah, she'll make her debut at that show. So yeah, Okinawan born rookie, Ann Kanaya. So yeah, looking forward to her debut. Okay, let's go to our next match as we get this Cinderella Tournament semifinals started. Here we go. All right, first up, first semifinal match, we had Cosmic Angels Sayaka Kurara taking on H.A.T.E's Azusa Inaba. This was a great, solid match between both these ladies. I really liked Azusa Inaba in this match. She looked really good. But so did Sayaka Kurara. Definitely went back and forth and really could have gone either way. But Sayaka Kurara was able to withstand the onslaught of offense from Azusa Inaba, who really kept the offense going with strikes and submissions. But Sayaka Kurara was able to hit the Falcon Arrow and pin Azusa for the 1-2-3. So, Sayaka Kurara punches her ticket to the Cinderella Tournament finals with that victory over Azusa. So that's 2 H.A.T.E members that she's defeated in her Cinderella Tournament path. So, do you notice a trend here? But we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. Match went a little over 13 minutes, but solid match. Solid match. All right. Then they had the other Cinderella Tournament semifinal match. The Battle of the Judoka Sisters. As we had last year's Cinderella Tournament winner from Stars, the young lioness Hanan, taking on her younger sister from H.A.T.E, Rina. Of course, this was a great match. These two know each other very well, and it definitely showed, and it definitely did not disappoint. These two traded a lot of offense, a lot of heavy-hitting offense between these two. So, definitely was very enjoyable. Match was a little over 14 minutes. But, yeah, solid match between both of these young ladies that continue to put on bangers every time they're in the ring. And this definitely was no different. But the road ended here for the young lioness as Rina hit 2 pink devils on Hanan to put her away, pinned her for the 1-2-3, and Rina takes that second Cinderella Tournament final spot, dethroning last year's winner. So, Hanan is out. We know that we are going to have a new Cinderella Tournament winner. Somebody that's never won it before between Sayaka Kurara and Rina. So, that's your finals after these 2 matches. Okay. Now, let's get into the other matches, because we had some other matches as well. Let's go to this next one, which I was not able to get a graphic for, but we'll talk about it anyway. But it was a 10-woman tag match where we had Neo Genesis versus H.A.T.E. So Neo Genesis made up of I'm sorry, it wasn't a 10-woman tag, it was an 8-woman tag. 8-woman tag, my apologies. 8-woman tag, Neo Genesis, Seira, Azumi, Miyu Amasaki, Suzu Suzuki, taking on H.A.T.E.'s Sayaka Kamitani, Natsuko Tora, Momo Watanabe, and Waka. Very action-packed match. Was just under 10 minutes. It was about 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Well, one thing that was very noticeable was that Suzu Suzuki did not seem like she wanted to be there. Not only that, but there were so many miscues between her and Seira, mainly Seira's fault. And it's really been showing some cracks in Neo Genesis. One thing that's really stood out is that Suzu Suzuki is the only one that doesn't have a championship in Neo Genesis right now. But yeah, a lot of miscommunications. Neo Genesis held their own for the most part. And there was, some times where Suzu got going and, H.A.T.E. was doing H.A.T.E. things. I was kind of surprised to see H.A.T.E. really hold it together like they did. But then again, when you have the help of the Seira miscommunications between her and Suzu, kind of helps. But when it was all said and done, Natsuko Tora had a pin on Suzu Suzuki. Seira came in to try to interrupt it, was trying to kick Tora in the head, but Tora at the last moment lifted up Suzu's head. May kicked her head accidentally, and then Tora made the pin for the 3 count. H.A.T.E. are your winners. Afterwards, Suzu was leaving the ring. Seira tried to stop her. She pretty much did the whole "don't touch me, get away from me," gave her a cold stare, and just walked away from Neo Genesis. To be honest with y'all, here's my thing about this. Don't get me wrong. I love Neo Genesis. The faction looks cool. I'm cool with everybody in that faction. But let's kind of keep it 100. Let's keep it real. Suzu doesn't necessarily fit the Neo Genesis flavor, if that makes any sense. It just, I don't know. I was kind of iffy about it in the first place. Don't get me wrong. I'm cool with it. But I can kind of see why it's come to this point, if that makes any sense. It's not just so much the fact that she's the only one in the group that doesn't have a championship. I mean, that's definitely part of it. But just, I see a lot of their videos together, and it's just like, I don't know. To me, Suzu doesn't really fit that party time, let's dance sort of vibe that Neo Genesis gives off. You know what I mean? Or at least in the whole overall theme of the faction. You know what I mean? So, honestly, I'm not surprised that it's come to this point with Suzu. And honestly, I really won't be surprised if she ends up leaving Neo Genesis. Just out of frustration. Um, and it's kind of a bummer, especially being that, you know, she's been tight with Seira for at least a year, I would say. But honestly, I think personally Suzu would be better off on her own. Um, and I really enjoyed her the most when she was with Prominence. But we'll see what happens. I'm just saying I'm not surprised that this is an issue. I'm not surprised at all. Not to mention, it's already bad enough with what she went through after going through the whole 5-star Grand Prix. Doesn't end up winning the title. You know, she gained a little bit of weight, and many folks out there have fat shamed her. So I mean, she's kind of been through quite a bit. She's been through quite a bit. I remember one of my friends that I met through my time in Japan was telling me that one of the Stardom meet and greets that had Suzuki as part of the meet and greet, like no one was at her table. You know, and it's sad. It's a bummer. I love Suzuki. Like, shoot. And that's why I wish and hope that she can make the Vegas trip, because I would totally show my appreciation for Suzu. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, or between her and Seira, or just her with Neo Genesis. But don't be surprised if she ends up leaving Neo Genesis. Don't be surprised. I don't think she would do anything like join H.A.T.E or anything like that. Well, actually, no. Nope, not. I'm not gonna put Stardom past that thought of them possibly doing that. But I don't think she's gonna join H.A.T E. But you never know. You just never know. But we'll see what happens. It's a bummer, because you know I was feeling Neo Genesis with all 5 of these ladies, but another part of me can kind of understand why Suzu is kind of an odd fit for Neo Genesis. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. I would love to hear what everybody else has to say about Suzuki and Neo Genesis, and where you believe this is going to go. Okay. Let's go to the next match, which I do have the graphic for. Alrighty. We got ourselves a 10-woman tag. Stars versus God's Eye. Stars, we got Mayu Iwatani, Momokogo, Sayaka, Hazuki, and Koguma. Taking on God's Eye, Shuri, Saki Kashima, Lady C, Rina Yagami, and Tomoka Inaba. Great match. Definitely both factions looked really good. I thought it was pretty funny seeing at the beginning Koguma trying to get Shuri to do the Kuma. Like, she is determined. She is so determined to get Shuri to do the Kuma. But who knows? Who knows how long that will take. But I gotta admire Koguma's persistence. But this was a good match. Almost 11 and a half minutes long. But this was a good match. Very action-packed. Especially from both factions. I mean, I like both of these factions. And it was funny also seeing Saki Kashima get tossed around a little bit. Like, she got body slammed by Tomoka Inaba onto her opponent, and shoot, her and Lady C are still kind of a little bit, but either way, Shuri Shuri gets the pin on Mayu Iwatani after hitting the Suyo Sakai, which I have not seen Shuri hit that move in a while. So it was really cool to see her hit that finisher. And she pinned Mayu Iwatani for the 3 count afterwards. So Shuri picks up the victory for God's Eye, and she was very pumped about that. And she got on the mic. And she challenged Mayu Iwatani for another shot at the IWGP Women's Championship. But for this time, at All-Star Grand Queendom. I had a feeling this was going to happen. I had a feeling something like this was going to happen. I didn't know whether it would be Shuri or Seri, because, I mean, they did have the time limit draw. But I figured something was going to go down for All-Star Grand Queendom. Here it is. So, we're going to get Mayu Iwatani versus Shuri once again for the IWGP Women's Championship. And to be honest with you, I think Shuri's finally going to do it at All-Star Grand Queendom. I think she's finally going to do it. So, looking forward to that. Alrighty. Let's go to our next match. Here we go. Alright, so we had ourselves a tag team match between members of Cosmic Angels. We had Tam Nakano and Saori Ano take on Sakura Demon, which is Yuna Mizumori and Aya Sakura. Good match. Good match from all 4 of these ladies. Match lasted almost 14 and a half minutes. But, yeah, it was good back and forth between both teams. Definitely, more and more, I'm starting to like the combo of Aya Sakura and Yuna Mizumori. I was thinking it would be a lot more Sayaka Kurara and Aya Sakura, but you know what? I like Sakura Demon. I think it's a team within Cosmic Angels that can work well. Of course, it doesn't compare to, like, Natsuko and Saori Ano or to Meltier, which is Natsuko Tam Nakano, but it's growing on me. It's growing on me. But great back and forth match between both of these teams. But Tam Nakano was able to pin Aya Sakura with the Twilight Dream to pick up the victory. So Tam and Saori Ano win. And then afterwards, after the match, which Tam Nakano endorsed Aya Sakura as she gets prepared for her Sendai Girls World Junior Championship match against Chi-Chi in just a couple of days. And then out of nowhere, Unagi Sayaka shows up. I was like, what the heck? What the heck is she doing here? So, randomly, Unagi Sayaka shows up, and word is she invited Saori Ano to her produce show on April 26th, which it would have Saori Ano teaming up with Unagi Sayaka and Risa Sera to take on Daisuke Sekimoto and 2 other unknown tag team partners in a Healthy Sandals match, apparently. So, weird. Really, really weird. And we're not done yet. Saori Ano and Tam Nakano have agreed to face each other one last time, which it's to fulfill a promise that they made going all the way back to their time with Actress Girls, in that Tam would face she would at least face Saori Ano one last time before she retired. And with that being said, it looks like this could be a clue to potentially Tam losing on April 27th. Just saying. Just saying. And this match will take place at Korakuen Hall on April 2nd. So the day after April Fool's Day. All right. So we can look forward to that. Cool? Cool. All right. Let's go to our next match. Here we go. Okay. Next up, we had a special singles match between Mina Shirakawa and Tekla. Now, of course, this had a special stipulation. If Mina Shirakawa won, Tekla would have to apologize to everybody, the fans, Stardom management, everybody, for all the harm she's caused and the disrespect and everything like that. And I think pay a fine as well. But if Tekla won, then she could have a match with anybody in Stardom she chooses. Anybody in Stardom. Whew. Whew, man. Yeah. Let's just say that H.A.T.E definitely made sure Tekla won that match. Match lasted 16 minutes. It is a bummer. I expected to see a little bit more opposition from the other members of Empress Nexus Venus to combat H.A.T.E. The match was good. The match was back and forth. Really could have gone either way, but with H.A.T.E, with the loads of interference, especially near the end. But hey, good thing is, Momo Watanabe actually hit Mina Shirakawa and didn't accidentally hit Tekla this time around. It's a miracle. She actually waited and hit her in the back instead of waited for her to turn around or whatnot. She just hit her in the back. I'm like, see how easy that was? So yeah, that was the turning point. Tekla. Now, even though Mina kicked out after being pinned, the pin attempt, she kicked out after the baseball bat hits, but Tekla made sure to finish the job, hitting Mina with that toxic double underhook DDT, that twisting DDT, and then pinned Mina for the 3 count. Tekla wins, and of course, what does she do? No surprise here. She challenges President Taro Okada to a match. Okada was sitting there like, nope, 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 nope. And of course, she called him a coward and, just insulted him. But she's determined to get that match with President Okada. But hey, I mean, a deal's a deal. She won the match. Was it fair and square? No, but she won the match. So, Mr. Okada, you better get in that ring. You better get in that ring. If you have to, get in the ring and lie down and let her pin you and just get it over with. But you're gonna have to get in that ring, my friend. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. The semi-final, or the semi-main event, came down to the Cinderella Tournament Finals match, which came down to Sayaka Kurara versus Rina. The match went a little over 15 minutes, and it was a great match. It was a great back-and-forth match. I mean, both these ladies look solid. A big amount of fighting spirit from Sayaka Kurara, withstanding the diving double knee drops, the Pink Devils, the hydrangea submission attempts. I mean, she took a load of Rina offense. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy. Shout out to Rina for kicking out of the Falcon Arrow. Thought that was pretty cool. But both these ladies went back and forth, and with the slight opening that she had, she was able to take advantage and hit the Tokimeki Spear on Rina right into a pin for the 1-2-3. And ladies and gentlemen, that's now 3 members of H.A.T.E that Sayaka Kurara has dethroned on her path to winning the 2025 Cinderella Tournament. Okay. First off, congratulations to Sayaka Kurara on winning the 2025 Cinderella Tournament. The matches were great. Her matches were great. You know, this isn't about the match quality. Especially that finals match. It was good. It was good. And I might as well talk about this now because she did the trophy ceremony was after the main event. But I might as well go ahead and talk about this now. So, after the main event, she came back out. She wore a lavender-colored dress, and she received the glass slipper trophy from President Okada. And then, check this out. So, Sayaka Kurara, in regards to her wish, because that's the whole idea, is the winner of the Cinderella Tournament gets to make one wish. So, according to Sayaka Kurara, she said that her wish is not here, or she doesn't have it yet, or she's not going to say it. But there is something that she has decided in her heart, but it's not something that she could say right now. But when the time is right, she will tell everyone. If that is not a dead giveaway to her using this wish to either nullify an outcome between Tam Nakano and Saya Kamitani on April 27th and bring Tam Nakano back or reinstate her, then I don't know what else is. This is a dead giveaway. This is a dead giveaway. And I know there were some thoughts about, maybe if Saya lost, she could, use her wish to bring her back, or some odd crap like that. But the fact of the matter is, she ain't using that wish on a title shot. Let's just keep it real. Like, Stardom, y'all are really gonna do this? Y'all are really gonna do this? Y'all are gonna have her use her wish not on a title shot as all the other past Cinderella Tournament winners have done, but to potentially affect the outcome of a scenario. They're really going to do this. They're really going to freaking do this. Watch them end up doing this. And then it's gonna literally dump all over the Cinderella Tournament, regardless of who won. It just smears it going forward. To just break a tradition like that, like, I can get over the idea of making it focused on the rookies, the younger, inexperienced talent. I can learn to accept that. But to up and now you just make it so that the wish used is not on a title shot. Like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Not to mention, it seems like all the clues are there. Sayaka Kurara eliminated 3 members of H.A.T.E in her path to winning this tournament. Remember? Waka, Azusa Inaba, Rina. The only other, non-H.A.T.E member was Rina Yagami. So that's one clue. Secondly, her not announcing her wish. Come on now. She ain't challenging for no title. She can't be challenging for no title. It's such a dead giveaway. It's such a dead giveaway. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike Sayaka Kurara. I do like her. I'm happy she won. Congratulations, she won. That's cool. But it's the whole direction that I have an issue with. I have a big issue with the direction. All I can do is hope for the best, but definitely be prepared for the worst, because it's coming. It's coming. Okay. I had to get that out of my system. All right. Main event came down to, there was only one title match. Came down to this beauty here. We had the Wonder of Stardom Championship on the line as the champion, Starlight Kid, defended against Konami. Big opportunity for Konami. She has a chance to win a title she's never won before, the Wonder of Stardom Championship. Great match. This came down to 16 minutes and 53 seconds, so almost 17 minutes. And it was back and forth, very hard hitting, and even to the point where Starlight Kid got her face spray painted, and she got hit so hard that she was bleeding from the mouth. So, whew. It was... Starlight Kid got jacked up. Starlight Kid got jacked up. So... yeah. That's... Other than seeing her mask get torn, Starlight Kid got jacked up. So, yeah. Looked pretty bad. But, hey, it was a great back and forth match. Starlight Kid took a lot of kicks. Took a whole bunch of kicks. Even like a few Triangle Lancer attempts from Konami. I mean, Konami wore her down. And also, interference from H.A.T.E as well. But despite all of that, Starlight Kid would not be denied. She hung tough. Her fighting spirit was on max display. And after 2 tiger suplexes, she was able to pin Konami to retain the Wonder of Stardom Championship. And then Konami beat her up some more after the match. But Starlight Kid got the dub. That's what mattered. She got the dub. and retain the Wonder Stardom Championship. So congratulations to Starlight Kid on another successful defense. Saya Kamitani came out to the ring. They agreed that they wanted to face each other, but Starlight Kid wanted to wait until she's healed to face Saya Kamitani, and supposedly a champion versus champion match. I don't know if both titles will be on the line, but we'll see. I think it's gonna be for the part of the spring vacation tour, or probably gonna be at one of the Okinawa shows. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Cinderella Tournament is in the books. Sayaka Kurara is your winner. So, yeah. We'll see how things go, but yeah. That's all I can really say. So, a few more things before I end this video. So, we got some news for both Stardom USA shows in Vegas. They have announced the first wave. They've announced the first wave of talent confirmed for the US Stardom shows. So, let's take a look. Check it out. Okay. So, this is for one of the graphics. The other one looks the same. It's got the same folks on there, but just, let you know what they both look like. So, for Thursday and Friday, so, once again, Thursday at the Silverton Casino Lodge on the 17th, and Friday the 18th at Meet Las Vegas. So, you know what? I like this graphic better, so we'll use this one. So, confirmed for the U.S. Vegas trip, we got Momo Watanabe, we got Hazuki, we got Azumi, we got Sayaka, HANAKO, Mina Shirakawa, Starlight Kid, and Maika. And it was also confirmed, even though not pictured, that Shuri and Konami would also be making the trip as well. So Shuri and Konami along with these ladies. So, that's 10. That's 10 ladies announced so far for the Stardom American Dream shows. So, honestly, not a bad first wave. Not a bad first wave at all. Not sure when they'll announce the next wave or how many waves they will do. If I remember last year, they only did 2 wave announcements. So they'll probably do the same thing this time. But anyway, so it's almost kind of got my predictions pretty accurately. So looking at stars, so we know we got Sayaka, we know we got Hazuki. I still think we're going to get Miyu Iwatani. I still think we're going to get Koguma. I still think we're going to get Momo Kogo. So I think those 3 will be added in the next wave for stars. For Neo Genesis, to be honest, the only one that I could see get added is Seira, mainly just because of the fact that she made the trip last year. I would love for Suzuki to make the trip, but I don't think it's going to happen. So for Neo Genesis, I think probably just Seira is going to get added, and I think that's it for Neo Genesis. But we'll see. We'll see. For Empress Nexus Venus, I could see them probably adding Waka Tsukiyama, and that'll be it. I mean, because they already got Maika, Mina Shirakawa, and HANAKO. Only person I could see them adding is Waka. So, I think Waka will get added. Let's see. For God's Eye, right now it's only just Shuri. But I think they'll probably add Saki Kashima. I hope they'll add Lady C. And I hope to God they'll add Ami Sore, but honestly, being that she hasn't returned to the ring yet, Ami Sore probably won't happen. Hate to say it, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. But I think Saki Kashima and maybe Lady C gets added. But if not, just Saki Kashima. But still holding out for Ami Sore, but we'll see what happens. For H.A.T.E, so we got Momo Watanabe, we got Konami. I'm sure Sayaka Kamitani will get added. Maybe not Natsuko Tora, but I think at least Sayaka Kamitani will get added for H.A.T.E. And then they haven't announced anybody from Cosmic Angels in this first wave, but I'm pretty sure we are going to get Tam Nakano. I mean, I'd be kind of surprised if she didn't make the trip. But I think we'll get Tam. I know a lot of people are hoping for Natsuko, but it depends on how her injury situation looks by that time. But, I mean, there's time. There's time. There's definitely time. I just hope her injuries aren't too serious. Would love to see Seriano. I just don't know if that's going to happen. I think Yuna Mizumori could be a possibility. But, I don't know. Cosmic Angels is kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say. But yeah, those are my guesses. But, hey, not bad for the first wave announcement. Not bad at all. Also, Spark Joshi has confirmed a little bit of Stardom talent. First, Starlight Kid will return. She was there last year, so it'll be good to see Starlight Kid again. And the Black Peach Momo Watanabe will be making her Spark debut in Vegas. So, I didn't get a chance to meet Momo Watanabe last year, so you best believe I took advantage of the meet and greet pre-purchase for Momo Watanabe. So, definitely glad to see her get announced for Spark. And there was one more that I wanted to share that I thought was quite a huge surprise. I did not expect this one, but I am actually pumped about it because I will be at the show. Check this out. That's right. Shuri got announced for the Vegas Marvelous show. Wow. Did not expect that at all. Now, she's competed in Marvelous before, but only like 2 or 3 times. So, this is a rarity. And this is happening in Vegas. So, I'm very pumped. I don't know if she'll do a meet and greet at Marvelous, because, you know, she is employed to Stardom. But if she does, awesome. Who knows? Maybe she'll be able to do one before the show, kind of like last year, how she hosted a special meet and greet before the GCW, JCW versus the World show. So maybe she can do that before the Marvelous show. But if not, I'll definitely try to take advantage of if Stardom do if Stardom ends up doing meet and greets on a different day and she's on the list, I'm there. So just had to share that because that's big news, really big news. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what y'all's thoughts were on the show, just the overall Cinderella tournament. How do y'all feel about Sayaka Kurara winning the 2025 Cinderella tournament? What do you think her wish is going to be? I've already shared how I think it's going to be. I think she's going to use it not for a title shot, but to alter the outcome of April 27th between Tam Nakano and Saya Kamitani. Also, let me know your thoughts about the first wave of talent announced for the Stardom shows, and for those who are going, let me know your predictions or who you would like to see announced in the next wave. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the 2. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed start to the week, and I will see y'all in the next video and our live stream. Later.